Hey, Glitch Reaper here, back for some more Magic Duels with Story Mode, and we are still with Oath of the Gatewatch. But this next one's going to be a bit different, so I'm going to go into that so you see what in the world I'm talking about. The failing of the Hedron trap was no accident. Hiding beneath Seagate, the demon Ob Nixilis siphoned away the power of the Hedrons to reignite his Planeswalker spark. After eons, he is finally free of his imprisonment. But he is not free of his rage. He seeks revenge against the nature mage who nearly spoiled his plans. It is time for the tables to turn. And in more than one way, so check this out. Thing is, Ob Nixilis is a demonic planeswalker. One of the few. So he's a bit different. I don't just mean the changing planes of existence, I mean like the true planeswalker spirit of MTG. So he's a demon with a Planeswalker spark, and he is rather peeved, because apparently somebody had suppressed his powers quite some time ago, and he just wants to wreck whoever happens to be nearby when he wakes up, so he's in a very bad mood. And the thing is, you're actually going to be playing as him. You are Ob Nixilis. Freed from your imprisonment, now is the time to take your revenge on Nissa Ravain. Yeah, watch this. It literally switches it around on you. Yeah, there's very few fights like this where it's not who you expect to play as. Okay, so I'm Ob Nixilis and it's my turn. The thing is, his playstyle is a bit naturally reckless. Like, you have to risk a lot of things to be able to do this. So let's see how well this one goes, because as I said, it's a little reckless. All I can do now is play a swamp so I can get some black mana later. And his is an all-black deck. So, yeah. Zulaport Cutthroat. Whenever Zulaport Cutthroat or another creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Huh. I don't think I've seen this one in this fight before, but I've only played it a few times. It's kind of a bit rough, and it is a bit of an issue with some things, so I think I'll play that second. I'll have a creature on the field first, since I'm up first. Now I'll kind of minimize a few things, because Nissa may have a strong deck, but it is slow deck. So yeah, she's gonna kind of power up and then do things. Timberwolf Pack is +1/+1 for each other creature you control named Timberwolf Pack. Okay, so she's gonna try to swarm me there. Okay, I'm getting another swamp, so that's good. Okay, let's see how this works out. I could attack with this, but it'd be better to block with it. Let's see what she does. Yep, she's falling for it. Okay, now whenever this black cat dies, target opponent discards a card at random. So, yeah, and that's going to combine with this Zulaport Cutthroat, which is apparently a rogue ally, or a human rogue ally, so they have some special advantages I might take advantage of at some point. And seeing how they got a thing that says it's from this set, that's going to be interesting. So you discard, and then I get a point of the life. So yes. Sacred Wolf, hexproof, and it's a 3/1. That's not going to be as bad to get rid of as you might think. Yet more mana. So let's, oh, I could, no, I can't quite pull a double right now. I'll play myself another one of these. I'll bide my turn and try to block kill again. Because if try to block. I can block kill this because it's only got 1 point of toughness. So unless she enhances it at the right time, I'm probably going to be able to block kill it. Oh, they're not going for that part. Okay. I'm still gonna block though. Because each time I do that, she has to discard a card and I get to siphon life. So this is a much better start than I've had on this in like any time in the past. So this particular mission is definitely looking up that way. Dwynen's Elite. Whenever it enters the battlefield, if you control another elf, put a 1/1 green elf wear creature token onto the battlefield. Okay. So that one's going to be a serious elf issue. Okay. I think I'm going to... I'm going to use this murder card. Let's see, do I want to get rid of Dwynen's Elite? It was only on if it enters the battlefield, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this Timberwolf pack so that it doesn't do things later. It's going to be a little rough whenever I do this. Okay, I'm gonna wait. Okay, I'm not gonna block that one. I'm going to bide a turn and see if things work out a little better, because I might have to do a bit of something risky in a little while. This is Pilgrimage, so she's going to be searching for some forests. Harvester of Souls. Dangerous, but at the same time I don't have quite enough mana for that, so I'm going to have to do something risky. Read the Bones. I have to sacrifice 2 life, but then... Okay, so that helped. Yeah, Read the Bones is basically scry 2, then draw 2 cards. You lose 2 life. So you have to pay, in addition to its mana cost, you have to pay 2 life. Okay, I am going to bite out this turn a bit. Although if I get Harvester of Souls on the field next turn, it's going to be dangerously powerful. So that's like a Dominator type card right there. Because it has Death Touch, and whenever another non-token creature dies, you get to draw a card. So I'm going to skip the attack this time. Let's see if I can turn things around. Uh-oh. Big one. Oran Reef Hydra. Okay. Trample, and whenever a land nears the battlefield in your control, it gets a +1/+1 counter. If it's a forest, it gets 2. That's a problem. That may have lost it for me. Well, actually, I do have a reply to that. Let's see, but the question is, do I have enough mana to do it? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I have enough to cast both things next time. This is good because I'm gonna have to do something a little crazy. Okay. I play Harvester of Souls. And I play Bone Splinters. As an additional cost to cast it, you have to sacrifice a creature, but then you destroy target creature. So it's a bit of a trade-off. So Bone Splinters. Choose a creature to destroy. I'm getting rid of that thing. And I sacrifice my Zulaport Cutthroat. So I automatically get to drain a little extra life again. This thing lets me draw a card because it had to die. Get another Read the Bones, and I got rid of that Hydra. Ooh. I'm gonna get something very powerful, so this may have all turned around pretty quickly in both directions in short succession. Territorial Ballast. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, Territorial Ballast gets +2/+2 until end of turn. So it gets a quick power up, but it's not going to be one that's permanent. Let's see, what are these things? Okay, I got Carrier Thrall. Whenever Carrier Thrall dies, put a 1/1 colorless Eldrazi Scion creature token on the battlefield. It has sacrifice this creature, add 1 colorless to your mana pool. Cruel Edict. Target opponent sacrifices a creature. Ouch. Okay. Choose your next words carefully. They will be your last. Phage the Untouchable. Oh gosh. Classic quote from Phage, so that's gotta be an older card. I know it's not in the main part of the game here, so it has to be. Oh, and I can cast 2 things. I can cast this one, and I can do something else. Okay, I'm definitely going to need a flyer to get past their forces. So I definitely need to use Bloodgift Demon. It has flying, and at the beginning of your upkeep, target player draws a card and loses 1 life. So I can wither them down with this. They'll get extra cards, but they will lose a lot of life. So Bloodgift Demon. And let me see here. I think I'm going to Cruel Edict them. But then again, Carrier Thrall would get me at least 2 creatures to block with. I might go with this for now and then use the other one another time. Okay, they can take this out on block if they choose to block with more than one thing, so I'm going to leave that out for a moment. Okay. Another Territorial Ballast. So we're getting some big ones. I couldn't attack with it. Bloodgift Demon. Okay, you get to draw a card, but then you also get to lose 1 life, so thank you. I, of course, get to draw my own card. Cruel Edict. You will now sacrifice a creature. So, guess one of them goodbye. Yes, I'd like to draw a card. I don't think I need to use this again yet, so I'll hold on to that for later. I might need it. Right now, I'm going to attack with my Bloodgift Demon. This thing is dangerously powerful. A 5/4 with flying is always nasty. Nice! Nice animation, I like that. See, was that at the beginning of... Okay, it's only at the beginning of my upkeep. So you can kind of choose to enhance your own card draw at the cost of an extra point of life. Or you can have them draw a card and lose 1 life, which I did. Yeah, they realize that these 2 things are a trap. Going, nope, we're not doing that. Okay, Giant Spider. It has reach. Okay, so it'll counter my demon for a turn, although it will get run over. It has a quickness about it that seems unnatural for its large size, yet its hunger is about right. It's a big spider. Often in Magic the Gathering, the simpler creatures tend to have, or simpler cards tend to have some of the cooler quotes on them. So just a thing. Okay, I'm going to wither you down to get a bit more, so... Go ahead and draw that extra card. I'm picking that. An extra swamp. Sifter of Skulls. Okay, didn't realize he had an Eldrazi card. Okay, devoid whenever another non-token creature you control dies. Put a 1/1 colorless Eldrazi Scion creature token onto the battlefield with. It has sacrifice this creature, add 1 colorless to your mana pool. So it's a way of getting more Eldrazi Scions. So let's put this out. So that's going to be a little extra defense. Okay, going on the attack again. They're inevitably going to block with the one with reach, which is that big spider over here. It's a very classic card, actually, because the Giant Spider is a very old card, been redone a lot of times. It always has that ability to block flyers. So I wumped a classic card with a rather large demon. Okay, so that took care of that. So if they keep getting reach creatures, then... I mean, if Nissa keeps drawing reach creatures, then it'll slow me down, but otherwise we'll see. Okay, extra land, they're powering up. Another territorial Baloth. They might even be going on the attack. Nope. No attack? I'm kind of surprised. I see you draw an extra card, but then you lose one. Okay, I get to put out another swamp of my own. Smothering Abomination. Devoid. Flying. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice a creature. Whenever you sacrifice a creature, draw a card. I'm not sure I want to use this one right now. It's kind of one that I've kind of got things in a good place right now without having to sacrifice other creatures, and this so yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I mean, it might give me a few extra rounds because I could start sacrificing this, but I can always use that for defense already, so I think I'm going to go with my original plan and give him the demon attack. So fly right over him and just take things out. The Blood Gift Demon attacks. Whoomp. Yes, very dark energy. So like the animation there. Okay, here we're going again. We'll see what they're gonna do. Yep. No attack. Orin Reef Hydra. Oh boy. Here we go. Another one of these. Aha. Yeah, that was the thing I was concerned with before. And that I got rid of before. And another giant spider out there buying time. But I do believe for them it's a little late. Partially because of this. Typhoid rats. They're rats with death touch. So, yeah. Why not? Death touch rats. Whatever it touches dies. So, let's go with that. And I am going to attack with the demon again. They bought themselves a little time because they got another reach creature. In this case, again, another classic giant spider. But yeah, a 2/4 large spider with reach is definitely the classic. Well, it doesn't say large spider, just says spider, but you know what I mean. Draw an extra card for that. Oh, I hadn't played a land that turn, so there we go. Right now, it's going heavily in Ob Nixilis' favor, which is kind of rare. This matchup is not something that you... this matchup with this guy usually does not go this well. So, just saying, I had a lot better luck than I've had in the past. Normally, it's at least a lot closer. But this time, it's going pretty quickly. Of course, technically, I usually root for Nissa, so... it may have something to do with that. However, it is over, because I don't think they're going to be able to put out a creature with both Flash and Reach. That's like the only way that they're going to stop this, because this has 5 points of power, and Nissa has 2 points of life. So, yeah, the math is not in the AI's favor right now. So, sorry about this, Nissa, but time to be hit with the Raging Demon. And in more than one way, because he's very angry. -3 to 17. That was impressive for that story mode mission. Okay. Okay, time to continue on. And yeah, doing questing. The thing is, a lot of these quests are kind of bicolored. Like you'll have kind of a bit of a choice, although you can always use both to speed things along. But this particular daily quest has win 2 games in which you cast a blue or black spell, and since I just did this story mode mission, that triggered. So I'm ahead on that one. But back to the story. Victory is sweet, and vengeance is even sweeter. Ob Nixilis captures not only Nissa, but her Planeswalkers allies as they flee from Seagate. Somehow I think that could have been worded a little differently. I think it would sound to me better if we just get rid of this S and it says Planeswalker allies, because something about that double plural just doesn't hit right. Anyhow, with his enemies shackled, just as he had been shackled for so many years, Ob Nixilis exults in victory. So he's quite proud of the fact that he's captured Jace, Gideon, and Nissa in one shot. Note that there's a couple that aren't here. So, next time someone comes in at the last moment and totally turns things around. So, that's going to be interesting to see whenever... The fact is, he hasn't counted on how many allies she actually had. So yeah, Ob Nixilis is going to be a little surprised next time when I get back to story mode. But for now, this has been Glitch Reaper. And I'll be logging off for now. I hope to hear from you all later, and remember, Friday Night Magic.